This wife and her husband are going viral right now because for some reason she decided to expose her husband to the internet and the rest of the world for not remembering their anniversary.
Today is our anniversary, and I'm waiting to see when my husband notices. 10:01 a.m. 11:28 a.m. Still waiting for him to remember. 12:49 p.m. 2:16 p.m. 3:35 p.m. Happy anniversary to myself. 4 p.m. I gave up.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
I think these type of videos are very dangerous. Getting online and wanting to expose your husband to the world. I don't get it. Especially if you're uploading this video onto TikTok, like she definitely did. You can only imagine the type of comments you're going to get, knowing the type of demographic that's on TikTok. Here's some comments. This commenter says the divorce came out of nowhere. And so, of course, now they're talking about a divorce. Somebody else here says, yeah, I would get dressed, tell him you're watching the kids while I celebrate my anniversary. And the final comment here says, plot twist, he was waiting for her to remember their anniversary too. Someone else responded back and says, I was looking for this comment. So that comment about him waiting for her to remember the anniversary too, I thought that was really interesting. What are the chances that that's the actual case? I don't know. But I do think it's interesting that if the man in that situation remembered, all he's going to do, he's not going to make a big deal out of it. He's just going to say, hey, happy anniversary, babe, in the morning. And he's not going to beat around the bush or turn the whole situation into a big deal. So eventually she did end up exposing him to everybody online, and this happened.
I just came here to express how I'm pissed off today because my husband, because he's a POS. Speaking up, come here. I'm pissed off because of you. Let's tell him why. Here's the man in questioning. He doesn't even know why I'm mad at him today. Bet you can't take a guess why.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
He's gonna go get your nails done, but I'm just outside doing stuff.
No?
What date is it today? What date? What date?
August 4th.
What date is it? What's August 4th? 2018. August 4th, 2018. Beauty and the Beast.
Our marriage, our wedding.
No.
It's 4 o'clock.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Anniversary. Well, you didn't say anything either, so.
I told her.
I got to do it first.
I told her as soon as I got up, I said, let's see if Dad remembers what today is. And you clearly did it.
No, she wrote down times.
And yeah, that's why I was taking videos of you. Yeah, happy anniversary.
There's so much wrong with this video. Other than him being embarrassed in front of everybody, he probably did not ask for this. Of course, they're going to play it off, and he'll probably not want to come off emotional because he feels bad. But this isn't good. You've got the kid there who you have involved in your antics of here's your dad and he's horrible. And it's almost like this is how, like, documenting their marriage from their perspective, like from a woman's perspective. This is how they end up building that following that starts to gain sympathy. And then once she's like, I finally served in the divorce papers. Now everybody's like, oh my gosh, I remember that one time when you uploaded that. You know what I mean? And then you have other content creators who are stitching this up and are using this as ammo to shit on men who are married in general.
When in reality, this is marriage for many women. So this woman kept a running tally of whether or not her husband was going to notice it was their anniversary. And here she is all day long. Spoiler alert, surprise, surprise, he never remembers it's their anniversary. And when women do come to the public square and say, I'm emotionally unfulfilled in my marriage, my husband doesn't care about my needs, he never remembers our anniversary, he doesn't buy me Mother's Day gifts, men tell you to suck it up because at least you're married, you could be single. If you want emotional intimacy, go to your girlfriends. Men don't care about that. Why should you want marriage then? I'm confused. A lot of men aren't providers anymore. They don't want to provide any emotional intimacy in the marriage. They say you're supposed to want to get married so you're not lonely. Supposedly you're going to be lonely if you don't get married. But this is how a lot of men talk about their wives.
I didn't love my wife when we got married. I loved the idea of a wife, and it's embarrassing to admit that. I married her for what she could bring to me, how she could improve my life, how she could affirm me, how she could give me comfort, how she could boost my ego.
I've come to the realization the last year or so that, like, I love my wife, but I don't like her.
Okay.
A lot of the time. And it's just come to a really hard realization for me that there's a lot about her that I don't like.
I married my wife like most people marry their wife because she was hot, she was beautiful, she was fun, she was smart, she was all those things.
So this particular content creator goes on to talk about how men just aren't good in general in any type of relationship. They're just terrible, even good men. In fact, she says something along the lines of like, yeah, good men too are pretty much useless in really. Hold on.
Who thought? When in
I just came.
reality, this is marriage for many women.
Even good men. Yeah, she talks about how insufferable men are and good men are insufferable as well.
The truth is, women are not going to regret their divorces, the majority of them, okay? Most women file because men are insufferable. I didn't pick out bad, abusive men who said they hated their wives and they beat them every night. These are the supposed good guys who come to a revelation that the way that they treated their wife was wrong. Is this what you want in a marriage? Because it sure doesn't sound appealing to me. With time and the Lord, they have learned that their wife is actually a human being. Listen, I applaud everybody who's making an effort to get better in this world and be more than they were yesterday, but I definitely don't want a grown man who had to learn that I was a person, especially not in this generation.
So you guys kind of see what I mean. This is why I think it's just so dangerous to share your private life and the challenges you have within your relationship online. People aren't there to truly help you. They can't. They really can't. And by the way, it turns out that agreeing that you're not going to share your private information online isn't enough in today's day and age. No. On top of agreeing that you're not going to do that, you have to worry about TikTok chicks who are currently recording couples in public to expose how horrible their husbands are.
Can y'all stop embarrassing couples, mostly men, when they're doing the right thing and y'all are just making something out of nothing? This is what happened to this situation. The creator was like, what's wrong with this picture? I saw the video, right? And the whole video, and I'm searching to figure out what the heck am I looking at? Didn't know. I thought she was a video, the long line at the airport. Okay, just like everyone else does. Well, that's not it. So I had to go into the comments to try to figure out what was going on. I read the comment. She basically calling the husband out for not helping his wife, which is not the case. Take a look. This husband and wife are getting filmed for no apparent reason. She has a backpack on, shoulder bag, and a baby in the front pouch. That he has 3 bags on the right side, 2 extra larger bags on the other side that he is helping move along into the airport. Apparently, the lady that's filming thought it was her business to call out the husband because she says that chauffeur is dead and he's in his princess era. How is that so? 3 bags, y'all see right here, 2 extra large bag on this side. What did you want the guy to do? Did you want him to strap that baby onto, carry the backpack and the shoulder bag? Like, no, they are fine. It's called a partnership. It works for them, and there is nothing wrong with this because I've been there, done that as well. Like, what did you want to happen? You're reading into it too much, and it's honestly none of your business. They seem fine. She seems unbothered by it. They're just more worried to get through the line. You're more worried about things that aren't even happening. Are you okay? Stop. Mind your own business.
Crazy. Listen, as always, I'm curious to know, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. I appreciate you for checking out yet another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.